This right here is the brand new fairway wood from Titleist, and to be specific, the GT2 version. Now in this video, I'm going to test this GT2 from the fairway. What numbers do I get? Also from the rough, plus diving into the technology to see if it's worth the money. I always think what you're investing in, you want to know what you're getting for your money. So throughout this video, I'm going to tell you those bits too. But first look, I mean, straight away, very Titleist. Very Titleist, minimalistic in fact. I do like this sort of red flash in the weight. I do like the underneath of this club. You do have adjustability through the hosel. And then from the head, again look, a very classic Titleist look. Nice little feature here with the GT. Now the one thing that I would say with this, and I said this with the driver, people are gonna look at this and go, it doesn't look any different. But according to Titleist, that's exactly what they're trying to do with this driver. Keep everything classic about a Titleist driver, but improve performance and forgiveness. So let's see if they've done it. This is my specs. I got fitted for this. This is a 15-degree GT2 set on A1 with a 70-gram low spin 6.5 2.9 hazardous shaft. They're my specs, but I'm actually quite interested to tell you about this technology too. So let's start from the tee and hit this one away. Oh yes! That was so easy to get in the air. The numbers there, 103.8 clubhead speed, 151.4 ball speed. I reckon I got better than that, you know. That's off the tee, but I reckon I got better. And in terms of total, because from the tee, a 257 total. Now that is not to be sniffed at. Now, let me put that down. I do really like these lines right here. When you're placing it down behind the golf ball, they do stick out. You can sort of use it as a guide to see if your face is open, face is closed. But you know what? I'm actually mightily impressed how that was in the air very easily. Something I struggle with. Okay, let's jump down the fairway. Now we want a fairway wood that performs not only from the tee, but also out the fairway, obviously, because that's where a lot of us are going to use this style club. But also we're going to hit one from the semi-rough as well. Now there's a GT2 and GT3 version. As you've already seen, I have the GT2 version. Ooh, a little bit of plastic to take off there. Ooh, look at that. But here are the lofts that are available. The GT2 fairway is available in 13.5, 15, 16.5, 18 and 21 degrees. Whereas the GT3 is available in 15 degrees, 16.5 and 18. Now whilst we're on this point, let's just go through some of the technology. Now one of the new areas for Titleist this year is this seamless thermoform crown. I'm probably butchering that. And it's made of a proprietary matrix polymer. And this is a material that Titleist have made themselves. It's a reimagined, ultra lightweight design, which significantly saves weight from over a stainless steel crown, which Titleist have used in the past. Now this has allowed engineers to realize key performance gains whilst maintaining a signature sound and feel, all wrapped in a classic clean look. And I said that before, all wrapped in a classic clean look. So this is a new material. It sounds the same, but apparently this is what they wanted. Okay, let's hit one now. Let's get some numbers from the fairway. Oh my, that's even better than it was off the tee, I should say. Oh, I had some hang time on it. So we've just hit one there because the greenkeeper's come out. But have a look at these numbers here. So we got a 1.48 smash, 151.8 ball speed. Look at that clubhead speed. Now look at this carry here. 233 carry, but also, let me find this, 268 total. Wow. So that's where the flag was. And this is where the golf ball has finished. We're gonna hit another one from the fairway now, but here's some more tech you need to know about. So another key piece of information that you need to know about is the forged L-cup face. Now all GT fairways introduced a forged face into the construction to bolster up the performance and low center impacts. The new insert wraps around the underneath of the golf club and preserves ball speed. And if you look at these images right here, it's quite cool to see how it works as almost like a lip underneath the club. Not something I've seen in Titleist before, seen little bits of it in other clubs, but I find it quite an interesting addition to this year's fairway woods. Okay, here we go. Next one away, off the fairway. Let's give you some more numbers. That's what I enjoyed about the fitting. Look how That has gone so easily. See, well, that's on the green, that has to be on the green. Now, when I think about the differences in these fairway woods, is the GT is a little bit more of the forgiving one. Helps you get in the air easier and made for more of the, I guess, mass market in my eyes. This is my sort of interpretation. The GT3 is more of that adjustable driver. Not in the sense of you can't adjust the GT2, but it's more for those people looking to move ball flight, the guys who are a better player. That's how I would sort of think about it. So the GT2 is a little more forgiving, and that's what, look at that shape there. This roundness of the back in here really attracted me to this fairway wood, this shaping. Now that's just a blanket statement, the GT3 being the better player, the GT being the more overall. It's a blanket statement. It's not that for everybody, but just my opinion. So just to add a little more tech here, Titleist have redesigned the internal hosel, basically making further weight savings, and that's this bit here. Internally, they're trying to save weight everywhere so they can reposition it, make it lighter, but also keep up forgiveness. So this bit here is all being redesigned in this fairway wood. Now, what are your thoughts on this fairway wood? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it a good move by Titleist to keep everything the same? Or should they have really jazzed it up and made it totally different, like the likes of a Callaway does and a TaylorMade? Whew, a little bit heavy out that lie, but that's a good shot, that. That is a good shot. You know what? I reckon that could be up by the green. So let's have a wander up, see where they finished. So, okay, so in terms of numbers, the carry was down a little bit on that one because it's a bit of a flatter flight, but that was a 227 yard carry, only a little bit shorter. Still a good distance. It's rolled out around the 255 mark, but it was a bit flatter. Now in terms of ball speed, again, a little bit lower, just under that 150 mark. We're going out the thick rough. So this is the things we sort of anticipate. Clubhead speed around the 100 mark, again, exactly where we've been on all the shots so far. It sounds good, doesn't it? It sounds like very Titleist. All that I'm worried about is that it doesn't look different and people won't think anything is different. But Titleist have assured me that was their master plan. Do you like it? So summary of where they've finished. The first fairway wood finished just over on the right hand side as we saw before. This was the one we hit from the rough. This is the one we hit from the rough, which is as expected, isn't it? It's always going to come up a little short. And then that is the second one we hit from the fairway just over here, pin high, you know. That is good. And what I like about this, how easy this GT2 goes in the air. And for me, I honestly think this, if you're looking at a fairway wood, go for max forgiveness over distance, because you want to be able to use it from a variety of lies, and I certainly feel I can with this. So there you go, all you need to know about the GT2 and GT3 fairway woods in 2024. There is some numbers too. I hope you enjoyed the review.